Hi everyone. In today's video, I'll be talking about 8 AI tools that you absolutely need in 2025. And now, if you're not already using AI in 2025, you're basically bringing a spoon to a gunfight. And I know it sounds dramatic, but while most people are still playing with AI like it's some sort of a toy, the real game changers are actually using it to automate and scale way beyond their capacity. Now, for those of you who don't really know me, I'm Sauber, CEO of Ringwise. We build AI agents that help businesses automate their sales and support calls at scale. Basically, we replace repetitive human conversations with smart, real time AI agents. And so I'm not some random guy hyping up AI tools. I live and breathe the stuff daily, building with it, breaking it, and making it better. Now, after testing and using hundreds of AI tools from productivity boosters to creative powerhouses, I've narrowed it down to 8 that are actually giving you the biggest edge in 2025. Now, if you learn to use these well, you're not just keeping up, you're sprinting ahead. These tools are what I call leverage multipliers. They let you replace manual work with automation, multiply your creative output, and make your decisions faster, smarter, and build things way beyond your bandwidth. So, whether you're a founder, freelancer, creator, or just AI curious, this list is your unfair advantage in 2025. Let's dive right in. Alright, the first tool that I'm going to talk about is something that I absolutely swear by. It's called Instantly.ai. And now, if you're a business owner, freelancing, honestly doing anything where you need clients, cold emailing is still king. But the game has changed. Spray and pray is dead. Deliverability issues, personalization, and hitting the right inbox, all of it actually matters. And that's where Instantly comes in. Now, why I love it? It's because this is hands down the best way to close clients month on month. And I say predictably because that's where the magic is. Most of the efforts that we put in to actually close clients are one to one, right? Sending emails manually. This is actually one to many. Once you actually set up the campaigns properly, the keyword here is properly, it just runs like a well oiled sales machine in the background. Now, while you sleep or whether you're hitting the gym, it just works. Now, let me give you a glimpse of what it actually does, right? Instantly actually helps you reach decision makers directly, not some random info at the inbox or uh, ghosted LinkedIn DM, right? You're getting into the inbox of people who can actually say yes. Now, it can be founders, CMOs, head of sales. You can segment and laser target these roles like a sniper and not a shotgun. And the best part is that the UI is butter smooth. Like I've tried most email campaigns, not campaigns, the tools which provide you with the mechanisms to trigger email campaigns, but nothing actually comes close to the ease of use here. You can actually set a multi-step campaign, smart follows, lead warming, all without actually needing, so to say, a PhD in cold outreach, right? It generally feels like they build this for people who want to move faster and close faster. Now, let me tell you some of the features that I absolutely love about this. It has built in warmed up emails. So you don't actually have to wait for like 20 days to warm up your emails. For people who have actually done email marketing, they know the what a pain that is. It provides you smart analytics like most other platforms, but the Instantly.ai provides you better analytics. Net better analytics. It integrates easily with your CRM. It's super scalable. You can like send thousands and thousands of emails in a single day. And I personally know people scaling to 10K plus MRR just using this plus a good offer. No ads whatsoever, no funnels. Just email that hits and converts. So yeah, that's why this is the tool one on the list. It's simple, scalable, and just ridiculously effective. Alright, tool number two. And this one will honestly feel like straight up sci fi. It's called Lovable.dev. And if you've ever wanted to build a full blown app or website just by talking to your computer in natural language, this is it. Like, imagine this. You say something like, hey, I want to build a landing page for my fitness app with a hero section, testimonials, and pricing table, right? And boom, Lovable actually builds it like real usable, clean code. And it's a game changer because it takes away the hey, I have an idea but not the skills problem, right? You don't actually need to be a pro dev. You just need to know what you want, and Lovable turns it into how. Uh, I tried it for a simple SaaS dashboard mockup the other day, and it literally generated the front end code within minutes. Clean structure, decent styling, and easy to tweak. It's not just about the speed; it's about the freedom as well. It gives you the time to actually ideate, iterate, and build prototypes without opening Figma 1,000 times, VS Code, or even Googling how to center a dev, right? And for founders or indie hackers, this is like having a dev or standby for 24/7 who's lightning fast and doesn't ghost you. Now, whether you want a marketing site, admin panel, blog layout, or whatever, this tool is honestly the most powerful tool that I've come across. The cursor is also good, which helps you takes an idea to working prototype in minutes. And the best part, you don't actually have to fight with VS Code or Stack Overflow to get started, right? All right. Tool number 3 is called Vapi.ai. If you're slightly curious about voice AI as a domain, we created our startup Ringwise exactly using this concept. You will love this platform. Now, we have all seen AI chatbots, we have all talked to ChatGPT, and my question is, what if we can take that brain and can actually give it a voice, like an actual human sounding voice that can talk to your users, answers questions, guide them, even book stuff directly into your calendar? That's exactly what Vapi does. It lets you create fully functional voice agents, the kind you'd expect from a customer care line, a virtual sales rep, or probably even personal assistant, using what? A bit of prompt engineering. Now, I'm talking about making full on customer support bots, appointment booking agents, inbound lead responders, whatever you want. And the wild part is you don't need any coding experience whatsoever. It's just plug and play. You can even control how it behaves, what tone it speaks in, and how long it waits before replying, all of that. Now, here's what I love. As someone who's been building in this space with Ringwise, I can tell you Vapi is easily one of the best playgrounds to quickly prototype voice-based use cases. You can create a demo in 30 minutes and show it to your clients. I can promise most of your clients will be impressed because this is such a new domain that people don't expect AI to talk so naturally. So, in 30 minutes, you can really, really impress your clients. All right, tool number 4, and this is one of the best platforms for the prompt nerds out there. It's like actually Notion and Playground had a baby, but just for prompt engineering. So if you're the kind of a person just like my team members who are constantly tweaking prompts, testing personas, or saving different versions, but all of your stuff is scattered across docs, chats, screenshots, this actually brings all of that under one roof. You actually get version control of prompt, and finally, this was a long waited feature. Side by side comparisons of the output. ChatGPT also recently included this feature. A clean editor that doesn't feel like a dev terminal, and full tracking of how your prompts evolve over time. Now, it's perfect if you're building agents, iterating faster, even if you want to treat prompt engineering like a real product work, not just vibes plus and control plus C. So yeah, if ChatGPT is your gym, this platform can actually be your training journal. Clean, organized, and super underrated right now. All right, tool number 5. And this one is a total game changer if you're into voice content storytelling or building anything that talks, like Ringwise. I'm talking about 11 Labs. Now, let me set the scene. We've all heard robotic AI voices before, right? Monotone, emotionless, and honestly kind of painful to listen for more than 10 seconds. But 11 Labs, it's different. This tool actually gives you ultra realistic, emotional, super natural sounding voices. I mean, voices that can laugh, pause, and get dramatic, even whisper a little. It's that good. Now, what can you actually do with this? You can turn long form blog posts into human like narrations. Huge use case for people who want to actually build an AI. Create voiceovers for YouTube videos, audiobooks, or podcasts. Build characters for games or storytelling apps. And if you're into agents like I am, give your AI a voice that actually sounds like a real person, not a text to speech from 2003. The UI is super simple. Just upload text, pick a voice, or even clone your own voice. Yes, you can clone your voice within minutes, and boom, you've got a studio level audio in minutes. No mic, no editing, no retakes. What's crazy is that the voice don't just say words, they perform them. If you write something with the excitement, the AI sounds excited. You write something emotional, you'll see that the AI will feel it, or at least it'll sound like it's feeling it. I've seen creators turn entire newsletters into podcasts using 11 Labs. Now, again, a huge use case for people who want to build an AI. Startups are building multilingual support agents with it, and some people are just building SaaS products powered by 11 Labs voice agents. Now, if you care about audio, whether it's marketing, storytelling, or products, this is easily, hands down, one of the most powerful tools out there. So, yeah, tool number 5, 11 Labs. It's the gold standard for AI voice. Once you hear it, there is absolutely no going back. All right, tool number 6, and we've got to talk about the goat of all AI products, ChatGPT. Now, most people think it's just for writing essays or emails, but this thing can actually generate insanely realistic images. I'm talking about visuals that looks like they've come out straight from a pro design studio. Now, stuff like this will easily cost you good money just a few years back. Now, you can literally type this. Give me a high-end lifestyle shot of a smartwatch on a marble table with soft shadows and golden hour lighting, and boom, it gives you that in seconds. Now, whether you're mocking up ads visually or visualizing product ideas, creating thumbnails, storyboards, or even meme content, this tool will make it stupid easy to go from idea to image without touching Photoshop. The quality is nuts, and for founders or creators, this is a total cheat code. It saves time, money, and the headache of going back and forth with the designers for every little creative. So yeah, ChatGPT Photo isn't just a chatbot anymore, it's a full-on creative partner. Use it right and you're basically running a design studio out of your laptop. Okay, coming to tool number 7, and this one's for anyone building products that people actually enjoy using. It's called UXPilot.ai. Now here's the thing, it doesn't really matter how powerful your tool is. If your UX is not up to the mark, people will bounce, trust me. Even with something as powerful as Lovable.dev, which is amazing by the way for generating app UIs and front ends, if your user flow still feels clunky and confusing, your users will just churn. That's where UX Pilot comes in. It uses AI to analyze your designs, identify friction points, and even suggest fixes based on best practices from top products. So yeah, if you actually are looking to build stuff that not only looks good but feels right to use, UX Pilot is an absolute must-have in your 2025 toolkit. Alright, coming to tool number 8, and this one's a must-have if you love automating the boring stuff, right? Now, I would go on to argue that this actually started the AI wave. Now, the name of this platform is called Make.com. Think of it as a personal automation butler. You can connect different apps, set up workflows, and boom, stuff just happens in the background. Leads from your form go to your CRM, new sign up trigger welcome emails, Slack pings, or Google Sheet updates, all on autopilot. It's super visual. You actually don't need a lot of coding experience for this. Now, for people who are saying that you don't need any coding experience, I would like debate on that because you actually need to have an understanding of APIs for this to actually use it on a scale. Now, this is super visual and it's just drag and drop for your workflows, and the flexibility is wild. You can literally automate across hundreds of tools without writing a single line of code. Now, the real talk is there's another platform called as N8N, which is also killing in this space. It's open source, slightly more dev friendly, and pretty much does the same thing that Make.com does, but has a slightly different flavor to it. I'm actually working on a detailed comparison between Make.com versus N8N, where I'll break down the pros and cons and use cases of each. So stay tuned for this if automation is something that you are looking for in the AI space. But yeah, if you're just trying to scale without losing your mind, Make.com is definitely a go-to tool in 2025. Alright, that's a wrap on some of the most killer AI tools you should absolutely check out in 2025. And the crazy part is we're just scratching the surface here. The real edge doesn't exactly come from using these tools, but start thinking on how to build with them. But whether it's automating workflows, creating voice agents, or designing smarter user experience, this stuff isn't nice to have anymore. It's how the smartest businesses are scaling these days. And hey, if you're thinking, okay, this sounds awesome, but I don't have the time or the tech to actually set it all up, that's literally where my team comes up. And at Ringwise, we have got a crew of experts who've been building some wild AI powered stuff for businesses across industries. So if you ever need help bringing AI into your product, operations, or customer journey, hit us up. Drop a message, leave a comment, or just DM me. Happy to explore ideas with you guys. Take care.